Hey, hey, welcome back to another episode of Pursuing Me. I'm Sharita, for those that are new today, and this episode is all about your progress with the 8-week growth challenge. That is for those that have started their challenge. Yes, we're talking your growth, your consistency, your stretching, your self-check moments, your quiet breakthroughs, and even the days where you had to restart. This is your journey. I know I had to make up days. I think it was sometime last week. Yeah, sometime last week because I was really under the weather and just didn't do anything. This is why this episode is a week behind because my voice was gone. Some of you may still hear it. I have a little congestion and things of that nature, but I am here. I couldn't go another day without getting another episode in. Guys, the reality of the progress. Let's talk about it. Progress in this challenge doesn't always look perfect. It doesn't always look picture perfect. No, it doesn't. It doesn't always feel magical. Sometimes it feels subtle. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's you choosing to show up even when the motivation isn't there. As I just said, I was down for a few days, almost a week. But I had to pick up after like 3 days and literally make up, and that's right there. This is the real progress. If you've been doing the prompts, reflecting, slowing down, creating your moments of stillness, or even just bringing more awareness to yourself, I want to give you a huge congratulations. Because let me tell you guys, even with me doing this journey, doing this 8-week challenge, I am on week 4. Today started week 4. And I'm like proud of myself. Some things I don't want to give, any clues and things away of what's inside of the journal because I want you to go over there and grab your challenge. Go and grab it. It's available on Amazon. The link is in my bio. It's in my beacon. It's wherever I am, it is available. So guys, I want to again congratulate those that have started this journey and will continue to finish it, or for those that want to start it. I had a few people purchase it this week. I'm not sure if they started yet, but shout out to you. All of that count. All of that matters. That inner work. This inner work is working. So guys, I want you to, reflect on how far you've come. Take a moment and think back to week 1. Again, if you started already, I want you to think back on week 1. Who were you then? What was you struggling with? What were the thoughts running through your mind? Compare them to the version of who you are or where you are. Per se, for myself, I'm at week 4 and I see a shift in some things. Even just with a simple thought or, I had certain ahas. Even though I created, I'm still going through the journey. It might not feel huge, but trust me, inner shifts don't need to be loud to be powerful. Those things will show. You hear me? They will. So maybe you're communicating differently. Maybe you're choosing peace. Maybe if you stopped abandoning yourself, maybe you're saying no faster or giving yourself grace or listening to your body more. These are signs of transformation. Those are signs of transformations. And we're going to talk about the quiet wins, right? I've been really quiet, right? I'm really quiet. I've been really quiet, and I'm in my locked in season. I'm in my growing era. I'm in my let them era. I'm just in a quiet season, right? And, you know, that's just me. I don't want to get too personal in this episode because that's for another time. So, guys, we're going to talk about the quiet wins. Some of your biggest wins, will never be posted. It'll never be shared or celebrated publicly. And that's okay. Because this challenge isn't about showing people you're growing. It's about actually doing the work to grow yourself. So any wins that you see during this process, in this journey, make sure you celebrate them, big or small. Celebrate the days you journaled. Celebrate the days you showed up messy. Because I'm messy today, but I'm here. Celebrate the realization that felt uncomfortable. Celebrate the clarity you didn't expect. Every step counts. And guys, for those that have not started this 8-week journey, when I tell you, it is game changer. It's going to make you sit and think deeper than you've been doing. And I know that for a fact. At least, even if you are, thinking that deep, you're not writing it down. You're not jotting it down. So this challenge is going to make you do those things and make you reveal those things and put those things down, releasing them from yourself and putting them down on each page that you go through on a day-to-day basis. Guys, if you've been struggling, this is for you. And if you feel off for a few days, or you're behind, or you're feeling discouraged, just take a breath. Breathe. This challenge isn't about perfection. It's more for you to be intentional with yourself. So if you need to start again today, give yourself permission to continue at your own pace. Nothing is ruined. Nothing is wasted. You just give yourself permission to continue on your own pace. You do not have to rush. I know it's 8 weeks, but there's no deadline. It's 56 days. Do those 56 days on your pace. Not on my pace. Not on the next person's pace. But I would love for those that are in the Inner Work Club to get on and do this journey together. So guys, as we move into the next part of this journey, I want you to stay open, to stay honest, to stay willing. Keep asking yourself the hardest questions. Keep slowing down long enough to hear your own pace. You're not doing this challenge to impress anyone else. You're doing it to meet your deeper self. And that's the whole goal of pursuing me, is to share these tools, resources, so we can all reach our deepest self. So guys, listen, if you haven't grabbed your 8-week challenge yet, it's never too late, as I said before. You can start today. You can start next week. You can start whenever you're ready. Because this journey meets you exactly where you are. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Because growth is always better when we do it together. Bring your circle with you. Invite someone you love to grow alongside with. Invite. We rise higher as a community. If you haven't joined the Inner Work Club yet, go ahead and join us. Only if it's for you. I'm not forcing you. Get your challenge. Step into the community and let's keep growing together. Peace. Have an amazing, amazing day.